Hey y'all, one moment. What's going on, everybody? Hey, this is your girl, Libra Butterfly. Let me get it in here so I can go on. I am coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast, or the horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just depends on what you darn like. Okay, happy birthday to everybody. That's in the month of September. Everything. Today's my one of my little sister's birthdays, so she's 40 something today. I don't know. Anywho, hi real mamas, hi Tammy, hey 300, hey everybody, even the butterflies up in the sky. Check this out, y'all. Uh, my kids went to go give me some lunch, especially since I'm eating now. Praise God, because I eat in spurts. I haven't been eating, so I eat in spurts. But look, so much stuff has been going on. Um, I know. I know. Let me just say this. Anthony McNeil, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so thank you so much. So Mimi, I sent you the information, love, and thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all of y'all. Y'all have really been just wonderful and everything. So much stuff. It's falling into place, y'all. This is made, you know, the process has been easy. The process, not the situation, but the process has been easy. People are just falling in line to do stuff, and it's nothing worse than when you're going through something. You have to worry about how you're gonna do this, what you're gonna do with this, who you're gonna do this, and when you're gonna. And I have really been blessed to have real people like in my corner, real people who want, trying to take the burden off me. I have people who check on me every morning. I have people who check on me every afternoon, and it trips me out because I'm usually the strong one that, calls around and, check on everybody. How you doing? So now that I'm on the receiving end, I'm learning how to receive that because it's hard. It just is hard for me, as far as that's concerned, but I'm learning. Just be patient with me. I'm learning. I'm learning. Like I said, I made me a promise I wouldn't shut down. And so I haven't been, and which is new to me because usually I shut down. I lock people out and I deal with everything by myself. And then once I deal with it, I come out and I'm like, hey, here I am. How you doing? So this time it's been new. I've been each day leaning on people, and it's been wonderful. It's really been wonderful to have genuine people care about me, and care about the situation and wish us the best and praying for us and sending scriptures and things like that. And then I call and joke around with me to take my mind off of different things like that, and everything. So it's just it's just been great. And so we were having an issue trying to find a place to do the repast. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because of this COVID thing, and how my husband went out of here, I have been more cognizant of this virus. And so I had came up with a lot of things that I wanted to do just to make sure people were safe. Um and so I was just I'm like, well, I don't know what to do. So then I thought about, okay, well, we could have it at a park, like after the memorial, everybody just show up at the park, and just go out like he lived. I mean, my husband was a family man. He liked to have fun. He liked to laugh. What better way to do it? Because, that's just him. And so anyway, I was sitting here and my phone rang. And it was this lady who has known my family before I even came into this world. And I call her auntie. And she said, "Hey, baby." I said, "Hey, And she said, "I got a place for you for the repast." And I didn't even know she knew I was looking for a place. And I said, "For real?" She said, "Hey, Erica, how you doing, love?" And she said, "Yeah." She said, "Hold on, I'm going to let the secretary get you on the schedule." And I was like, wow, okay. Okay, so my granddaddy's a pastor, right? But the church is booked up, and I can't expect my grandfather to kick another funeral out or whatever out just for me. Come on now, that's not fair. So that's what the drawback was. And so anyway, she said, well, on that particular day, the hall is free. Like nobody has booked the hall. And I was like, oh, for real? She said, yeah. She said, we giving you the hall. But y'all, this is what blessed me right here. Okay, y'all ready? She said, you don't worry about nothing. She said, and my granddaddy's fiance, well, they so old, I don't even know why they call each other fiance. Ain't like they do nothing. But no, let me move on. Anyway, so my granddaddy's fiance was in the car. And she was like, hey, Coco. I said, hey, and she said, what day? So I told her the day and the time and all this and stuff like that. She said, well, after y'all leave your church, she said, everybody come down here to the hall. She said, it's not a Jehovah's Witness hall, y'all. It's just what we call it, the hall. It's in the bottom. It's in the basement of the church. It's the whole basement. It's real big. I mean, it's beautiful, too. She said, you don't have to worry about nothing. Y'all just show up. We doing everything. I was like, wait a minute, huh? She said, no. She said, everybody found out that's Coco's husband. She said, honey, you don't have to do nothing. She said, everybody has donated food. Everybody, she said, and we got more people calling like, what can I do? I love Coco. I love her husband. What can we do? Where can we send flowers? Where can we send money? Where can we do this? Can we come and help? We would love to serve. We would love to do this. And I'm sitting here up here, y'all, and I was crying because I'm like, what? Wait a minute, huh? I still couldn't get it. She said, oh, yeah, honey. She said, when they found out it was you, and then they found out it was your husband, Weedy, they love y'all. Y'all really love. So people just want to volunteer. They like, if they can't do nothing but clean up afterwards, if they can't do nothing but cut some cake, if they can't do nothing but fix a drink, if they can't do nothing but, whatever they can do, people are calling and asking, what can they do? Y'all, y'all, that did something to me. And yeah, won't he do it now? Come on. And I was like, wow. And they was like, y'all just don't know. She said, you just don't know how you and your husband touch people's lives. Said, we've been knowing you before you even was a thought in your mama's eye. And then you married a great guy who picked right up like you. He helps out. He's nice. He's mannerable. He don't see anybody hungry. So, I mean, what did you think people was going to do? And I'm like, I didn't expect this. I didn't, y'all. I didn't expect this. I mean, my phone has not stopped. My phone is like, and I was like, yeah, but wait a minute, that's a lot of food, and that's a lot of this, that's a lot of that. And they was like, well, you got to eat afterwards, don't you? I'm like, shut the front door. I'm like, they're like, you got to eat afterwards. It don't stop just because that's the repast. Whatever, whatever we can do for when, to take the burden off you for the next couple of weeks. I want to send something for that. And I'm like, oh my God. So I just had to come on here and share with y'all how God is showing up. He's showing out. He's just, oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my goodness. I'm just like, oh my God. Y'all just don't know when you can take stress off of a person like that. My goodness, and it's just awesome. Hey T, I know real mamas, that's what I'm saying, and yeah, I'm gonna be okay, y'all. I'm gonna be okay. I am, and I don't know. I feel good about it in my spirit, And me and my kids was talking, and they was like, they got to talk about their daddy and stuff, and my oldest son started crying, because he's named after him and everything, and we was just looking at some pictures and looking at some videos and laughing and all this and stuff like that, and man, the man lived a good life. And I'm honored. I'm honored that he loved me. I'm honored. I'm honored to be loved. And that's true, Erica. Now that's true. I'm finding it out. And even down to my mother's old neighbors, when they heard about it, they like, well, we want to bring something over, and we want to, do you need any money? Well, everybody can use money, so that was a dumb question. So I tell you what, just be looking for us sometime between today and tomorrow. And I'm like, huh? I'm tripping. I do like, okay, okay, and it's just, I don't know it. It's just something else. And I just, it's so much. I'm so full, really, and I really want to cry, but these are good tears, not bad tears, and I'm trying to hold it back, because when people are nice, my grandmother used to say, when people are nice, they don't have to be nice to you. And so to be receiving this love and everything that I'm receiving, that would not go unnoticed at all. And I am so appreciative of every little bit, every pop, every plant, every whatever, that people have given or will give. Even their acts of love, them just wanting to serve, cut cake, make sure I don't have a need on that day. And it's just awesome, y'all. It just really is awesome. So, you know, I have a long road ahead of me, and I know that I'm not gullible to think that well, after today, after the memorial, it's just gonna I'm gonna be just 100. No, I'm gonna still have valley days. I'm still gonna have days I'm gonna be down in the valley. I'm gonna need people. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna get angry. I'm gonna be mad. Especially when you roll over and you used to land in somebody's arms or seeing somebody and they no longer there. So yeah, I know them days is coming, especially the holidays is coming up. So I mean, I'm not crazy. I think that I'm just gonna just sail through this. No, but I'm taking each hour at a time. Each hour, not each day, each hour. So I'm waiting on my Subway to get back, because that's what I'm eating today, and I'm gonna go in here and warm me up some soup. I don't know why. I just had a taste for a cold cut combo and some chicken noodle soup. And I know that sounds really, really schoolish, but that's what I had. That's what I had a taste for. I'm like, wow. But to everybody who has checked on me every morning, I appreciate you guys so much. It's nothing like rolling over and seeing good morning. I'm like, oh my goodness, how are you? And Mimi, I know you listening, girl. Hey sis, hey queen. I be tripping. I'm like, that's my girl. That is my girl. And then I'll be lost. Wait a minute, let me see real mamas. Hold on. So, but y'all are wonderful. Y'all are really wonderful. And so, and then I can always count on Mr. McNeil late in the wee hours of the morning, because his hours is crazy. So around 2 or 3 in the morning, I can count on a text message. How are you? So I'm like, Lord. And the rest of y'all, I appreciate y'all. I really do. Let me see. Hey, NC girl. Yeah, it is healthy 300. It really is. Uh, so yeah. And That's all. I really ain't have too much to say, y'all. I just wanted to tell y'all that um, I will hopefully start, doing herbs and stuff again because I realize if I stay too idle, that's not good. So, like, even though I've been doing the stuff for the memorial and everything, I stopped and started looking up herbs. It's in me, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm like, he would want me to keep on going, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make my husband proud of me, make him very proud of me, and I'm still gonna get that boat for him. I'm still gonna get that boat, even though he's not here. I am gonna purpose it in my heart to buy that boat. It'll just be sitting there, but I'm gonna buy it because I wanted to buy him a boat. So hold on, y'all. Believe it or not, that's his alarm. He would be waking up right now and ready to go to work. So I just ain't changed his phone yet at all, and I doubt if I will. But um, I know I ain't gonna change it right now, no time soon. So, but anyway, my grandson is doing pretty good. Y'all know he has COVID. So he's still doing pretty good. My kids is doing pretty good. The ones who got COVID, they're coming along. Nothing really, really bad at this time. He was in the ER throwing up and stuff, but they gave him his medicine and he seems to be selling pretty well. Um, what else? My sister today, the one that's her birthday, that's the one that was battling cancer. She's through her chemo treatments. She actually got through last week. So for her to be here is a blessing, and she keeps saying, why is she here and not my husband? Because that's like her big brother, like, and like his birthday's Friday, hers today. My brother-in-law's tomorrow. Yesterday was my grandson. Day before that was my aunties. Like, we had a whole lot of September birthdays, a whole lot. Um, so like I told you can't look at it like that. I believe, y'all, to be honest, if I'm really honest, I think my husband knew he was gonna die. He wasn't sick, but I think he kind of knew it. There's several conversations that we had leading up to that. And then hold on. My phone. Okay. Then there was several things that he had promised me he would do that, for years he hadn't done. All of a sudden he was trying to hurry up and get them done. He was like, okay, let me go ahead and do this. I'm like, what makes you want to do that now? He said, I'm gonna go on and get it done. I just feel like I need to do it. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, let's go do this. Okay, I'm gonna do this. And before he went to the emergency room, before I called the ambulance the day that he left, he got the weed chemicals for the weed for the yard to weed his yard. That's what tripped me out. He was like, let me go out here and weed this yard real quick. And he took the chemicals and went around the property and was weeding his, weeding the yard and all this and stuff. It was just odd that day. It was an odd day, So I think he already knew. He was tying up loose ends before he went in. He was tying up loose ends. So, I don't think he like knew he was gonna die for real, but I think he knew he felt something. Let me just put it like that. So, uh, that's why you felt his presence. Yeah, yeah, very strong. I knew something was wrong. I knew it, real mamas. I told my son, I said, something wrong with your daddy. I feel it. I feel it. Even when he wasn't using the restroom, like I'm not trying to be gross or nothing, but he wasn't having bowel movements. My stomach was hurting. And I told my son, I ain't had a bowel movement. Something's going on with your daddy's bowels. He was like, Mama, it's eerie how you and daddy do it. Because my husband could feel when something was wrong with me. He could be at the store and be like, your mama's in pain. And my son would be like, huh? He'll call her, babe, what's hurting you? And I'm like, how you know? He said, don't ask me a question. What's hurting? And I tell me, he's like, I'm on my way. For real. I mean, we was connected like that. We was just connected, and that's how I knew I was his rib. That's how he knew I was his missing rib because we were connected, you know, and everything. So it was eerie. It was eerie. Like I always feel like when something was wrong with him. And I remember one day Something was going on, and me and the kids was in the house, and I told the kids, come on, come on. They said, what's wrong? I said, we got to get on our knees and pray. I said, something's going on with Daddy. I said, I feel it. Come on. And me and the kids got on our knees, and we just started praying. And I kept on saying, God, I need to hear from my husband. I need to hear from him. Something's wrong. I need to hear from him. Y'all, within 5 minutes, my phone rang. It was him. And if something was wrong. See, I mean, when you connected like that, honey, who? That's why I said if I never love again, if I never get married again, I had the love of my life, you know. And it ain't, like I said, it ain't got nothing to do with material stuff for real. It's that connection. My husband was not a selfish man at all. He gave me him. He didn't care about crying in front of me. He didn't care nothing. You know how most men are macho. I don't cry for no woman. I don't cry, and all this and stuff. Maybe if you did, you would have a good woman. No, man, let me go. Okay, I'm not going to go there. But anyway, he didn't care nothing about that at all. And I loved that about him. I really did. I loved it about him, that he was not afraid to cry. Speaking of my mother, hold on, y'all, one moment. We've been trying to get in touch with my mama. Her phone never goes to voicemail, ever. It's been going straight to voicemail. So my sister called me. You talked to mom? I said, no, I'm trying to call her. It's going to voicemail. So that was her. And I'm like, where you been? Right here, sleep. I said, girl, your phone been going to voicemail because it's dead. I just never realized it. Don't scare us like that, because we was girl posse up and go over. I'm like, Lord, today. But yes, he was my soulmate, Marsha. He really was. Um, you know, um, but anyway, that's what I was gonna say. I just wanted to come on and tell y'all how God is just showing up and showing out. And, I don't take it for granted. Anything that people are doing for me, whatever, because it's needed. But I do appreciate them. Like I said, even just because they want to slice some cake. They want to slice some cake, give us tea or whatever the case may be for the repast. I appreciate that. They could be doing many more things than try to be there for me, So a couple of people I know going out of town, but they like, we already done went up there. They called me. I didn't even know it. We already done went up there, and we done paid on his memorial stuff with the funeral home, and we got our receipt. We just want we taking that burden off of you too. So you closer to your goal. And I'm like, shut up. Yeah, it's just been it's just been awesome. Let me see. I'm so glad you had that for as long as you did. Honestly, my heart hurts for you and everyone connected. I know, I know. I was thinking about the little things like, me waking up and roses be on the table, or a cord, or dates. If he called me on the phone and he's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, trying to think. I want to go such and such. He's like, "Well, when you want to go." And we just take off and go to a restaurant, or take off and go see a movie, and, things like that. And it's just, if I want to go to the park or wherever, we just ride around and go sit and watch the river, and all this and stuff, just little stuff like that. I either him going to McDonald's every morning, getting my stuff, and they like, we know that's for your wife. Yup. It's for her. We already know what you want because you already told, so it's wow. It's wild to know that, um, you know, the two. And somebody said that to me. They don't even know me, but they was in my inbox this morning, and the girl said, "What's so funny is I can't remember seeing you without him, and I can't remember seeing him without you." She said, "You don't know me, but everywhere I seen him, you're either in the car, or y'all be in the store together, or She said it's gonna be really, really odd seeing you and not him, and that's what different people's been saying, because they every time they see you, it would be either me or him. If they see me, they know he's not too far. If they see him, they know I'm not too far. So it's just it's gonna take some getting used to. It really is. Um, he did though, believe it or not, he did give me permission to get remarried, and that's what's so funny. He said, "You a wife." You are a wife. Even if I pass, and that's what he told me one day. He was like, if I go before you, you're meant to be married again because you're a wife. And I know that. He said, I spotted that in you. That's why I made you my wife. You're a wife. He said, just don't get married too soon. I cracked up. I said, I ain't getting married, boy. So it was, that was a funny joke. But he even told the kids, he said, I don't expect your mom to stay single. He said, they be stupid to pass her up. So, but my man ain't even married. Like I told the kids, we was talking about that yesterday. I was like, my man ain't there. It's just not there. Just be my friend. That's all I need is a friend. And if that's too much, then oh well. It's just too much. So, all right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here and go warm up me some Campbell soup. I got add water to it because y'all know Campbell soup is filled with salt, y'all. I'm still trying to be healthy and stuff. But and I don't know who these people is. I don't deal with them. Who is this? Women gave that to Coco. They will. Lord, today. Somebody. Shut up. Okay, y'all not gonna believe this. Y'all ready? My mama just texted me. Somebody just texted her and said to take off for me. They said, give this to Coco to take this off for her. Since my husband is no longer with me, they're paying my electric. Y'all heard me, right? My electric, they paying my electric for 4 months. Let me get out for her. God is good. Do y'all hear me? Anyway, God bless y'all. Thank y'all. Keep me in y'all prayers. Trust me. When I tell you I love you, I do. You all have a wonderful day. Smooches.